I am back in Oxford now with my dodgy cupboards, and this week's video is just a bit of a recap of moving back in, the stuff I did in preparation for, and then arriving in Oxford. So there we go, enjoy. I was informed by the cottage gang that one of the most important things to say in YouTube videos is, and wait for it because you'll never guess what it is, like, comment, and you guessed it, subscribe. It would be really helpful and would mean quite a lot to me, so feel free to do so. It's free and everything. That's what they always say, so go for it. Let me tell you an interesting little story. I left to go and get my A-level certificates from school and meet my friend for a walk. It had been sunny all morning, but then as I left the house and got on my bike to ride to school, it started raining. Fun! I get to school, we get our certificates and we start going for a walk. The weather sort of calms down a little bit, it's a bit drizzly, but we're okay. As we get back to school, so that I can then leave to come home again, it starts snowing. And I'm not talking about, oh, lovely little snowflakes, la 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 la, sorry about the car noise. I'm talking about sleety, wet, freezing snow. Grim. I then get back home just now, and as you notice, maybe the lighting's not great, we have a nice sunset behind me. The weather gods are against me, that's all I can say, Having fully recovered from my terrible ordeal yesterday and had a nice warm shower, and going to watch the new Spider-Man in the cinema, although it's not really new anymore, we're a bit late to the party. I've now calmed down a little bit and spent the morning finishing off the lecture series on El Romancero Viejo, and now I am going to start packing, and I'm going to start with the most important thing. Hang on, I can figure this out. Cereal. That is going in first because, as those of you who know me well know, cereal is the one thing that keeps me going in the tough times. I can sometimes eat it 4 times a day, sort of breakfast 1, breakfast 2, and then sort of afternoon snack and pudding. So cereal is top priority. Who cares about the books and the dictionaries I need to bring? Cereal first. Cereal first. So, did most of the packing yesterday, and I've just finished it off this morning. Sort of my bedclothes that I had to use last night in the pile now. Waffles for breakfast, homemade, and then we're off. I think the whole family's going this time, again, because I think we want to eat curry in a nice place in Oxford, and then I'm by myself and good to go for term 2, so I'll catch you there. Now, seeing as this video is about moving back into Oxford, I thought I would give some packing tips halfway through, just to jazz things up a bit. So actually, let's pretend that I'm in the car on the way to Oxford right now. Obviously I'm not, but that would have been a good time to do it. So to start with, I think it's really important to have a list of the categories of things you need to bring. So for me, it's academic things. So that's dictionaries, books that I've had to read, paper and stationery in general. And then we go on to food things. So I don't have a kitchen, so I don't need to worry about pots and pans and too much cutlery, but I do need to think about maybe some jams, some butter if I don't want to buy it when I'm here in Oxford, and also my bowl, my plate, and a couple of mugs for tea, as well as tea bags, obviously, or coffee if you drink coffee. Thirdly, I go with bedding. So obviously when you're at home, it's quite easy to forget that you need bedding because it's sort of part of your routine. You just get it, you put it on, you take it off. So you need to remember to stick your bedding in the car on the way to Oxford. So pillowcases, fitted sheets, duvet covers and a blanket maybe, as well as a mattress topper if you've got one, because they're always a bonus. And then lastly, for me, and I'm assuming for most people, because sport is amazing, sports stuff. So I row, I do ultimate frisbee, and I cycle, and I run anyway as well. So trainers, sporty socks, sporty t-shirts, shorts, leggings, and then cycling kit. I need cycling shoes, helmet, sunglasses, things like that. So I'd say it really helps to categorise the things you need to bring. And then when you go about packing, if you go through each category and tick them off one at a time. So once you've got all your bedding, tick it off. Once you've got all your food, kitchen-y stuff, tick that off. And yeah, I just realised I've forgotten quite a key one: clothes. Category number 5, is it? Or it should be number 1, because you can't really walk around in the same set of clothes for 8 weeks. Bring your clothes, and I would say just bring everything that you would usually use at home to university, and bring lots of things, because then you can space out the times between washes, so it's a bit more economical, and you can also sort of, you have plenty of different outfits you can put together, which is highly important. And then if you're in Oxford like me, you also need your gown and sort of a smart suit or dress, or whatever, for formals or balls or whatever's happening, really. So yeah, and now back to the video, and suddenly I'm out of the car and in Oxford. Magic. So I'm currently in the process of unpacking. We had a very nice lunch at a South Indian restaurant. That's the second room through there, with the hoover that I need to do some hoovering with. And yeah, so I'm nearly finished, but this is definitely not my favourite thing to do. It's already getting dark as well, which is nice and depressing. But that's the view out of my window. So yeah. So it's about lunchtime on Wednesday, and I've just been there to put some laundry in. I came on Sunday, and feels like I've been here forever already. I've been doing plenty of revision in the library, sort of some essay planning for my collections on Friday, as well as just going around a bit, having chats with people at various times. And I've gotten into the rowing quite quickly already as well. I've been out on the water twice, and I've done I've done an erg and a tank session. So yeah, I think I've reintegrated myself nicely, and I feel like I'm back at home. And actually, I've just spotted this. There is a heron just there. How cool is that? There's definitely a bonus to having a lake in your college. And yeah, this is the first day it's been really sunny here, but obviously makes everything better, although it was freezing this morning on the water. But yeah, no, it's so nice. And I'm actually really looking forward to getting into term proper, which starts next week. So yeah.